This
Excuse me.
conference will now be
So
recorded.
listen. Okay.
Yes, Aditya.
No, no, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let me introduce myself here and who we are. So here we are from NexGen IT Solutions here, and we are having let's say like we are having 17 plus years of experience in training the students in Microsoft technologies. Like we are also having FNO and the CRM Power Platform, which is the most evolving technologies. Okay, so we are based out of Hyderabad, and so here in this training we are decided to train you on the Microsoft Dynamics 365 CE, which is known as customer engagement. And so in this training we are also going to learn about the customer engagement along with that Power Platform. So myself, Arjun, having 17 years of experience in both the technologies like Microsoft Dynamics 365 and Power Platform. So this is all about me. And so knowing more about the customer engagement solution, okay, like which is also known as customer CRM as well. So previously we call it as CRM, now we are calling it as customer engagement. So let's understand overview of D365 customer engagement solution. So in this we are going to understand the agenda of describing the foundation of D365 customer engagement applications, and also the shared activities and the integrations options, like what are the available things we are having in this. So in this learning objectives, or you will be knowing about the customer engagement and also Power Platform related Dynamics 365. Okay, Power Platform related stuffs as well, and also Microsoft Dataverse. We also known as we're also knowing about the Microsoft Dataverse, and also we'll see how the access of the customer engagement will work. So first of all, what is the definition of the customer engagement? The customer engagement application in D365 or Microsoft first partner application built on Power Platform. So whatever the Microsoft D365 application we are having, that is built on the Power Platform application, leveraging the relationship with the end to end, leveraging the relationship between the customer and the vendor. So for example, let's take there is a company who wanted to perform the sales. Okay, who has the sales, like any product they are selling some products here. Okay, they are selling some products here. Now if they wanted to perform, now if they wanted to sell their products, okay, then with it to a customer. Okay, then that relationship, that inbuilt relationship we are trying to achieve with an application here. Okay, like we'll store the customer details, and we can have an interaction with the customer with the application. Okay, with the application we can have a customer with the application directly and maintain that database. Whenever we wanted to communicate to the customer with the help of the database, whatever the data we are having, we can have that interaction with the customers directly. Okay, it's like a interaction between the vendor and the customer with the application. Okay, that is what the application we are going to build here. Okay, that is what the customer engagement means. In this customer engagement, or in this D365, there are 5 core D365 customer engagement applications we are having. One is customer insights, sales, service, customer service, field service, project operations. So in this 5 core customer engagement applications, customer insights are nothing but it's a marketing. So how will you market your product? It's like a marketing. So you can publish in the Facebook or Twitter or X, I mean X nowadays, yeah, X, or like how will you market yourself, your application? It's a customer insights thing. So where you can get your customers, how to grab the customers. Okay, that is called the customer insights. Then we call the sales. So sales is nothing but so today I'll be explaining about the sales and service. Today I'll be explaining about the sales and service. Okay, yeah. So where I'll be talking about the sales and service today, like we have the customer service also, where I'll be giving one example, and also we'll be discussing today what are the concepts we'll be covering in this tutorial also. Okay, so yeah, coming to the sales is like a process where you sell your product, from that product you will be able to understand, like, okay, how the process is going on, what is the sales process we are going to learn on this tutorial. Like there will be a sales particular process. Sales starts with lead, opportunity, quotation, order, invoice. This is the process we will be having. And similarly, if you talk about the customer service, so if after the sales, if you wanted to perform in service, okay, if you wanted to perform some service, how do you perform that service? So all those things we will be able to see in this service as well. And project operations, like project maintaining the projects and those stuffs. Field service is something which you go directly to the uh, customer, which you will fix that. For example, if any TV repair or if any washing machine repair, those things you will directly need to apply in the field. You will be directly available in the field. Then you will be able to modify that applicate product, okay, something like that. So for all these platform, for all these applications, or for all these core dynamics applications, the main data source is the dataverse is the main source for the storage. So we know this there are like so many databases available in the market. Like we have SQL, we have Azure Data Lake, we have Oracle as the DB. So we have so many we have so many DBs available in the market, okay. So how we can handle those things means with these applications or works under the dataverse, okay. This application works under the dataverse, okay. Okay, this application, whatever the application we are building, that has the database as the dataverse, okay, that has the database as the dataverse, okay. Okay, that has that too in the dataverse as the that what we call database as the dataverse, okay. Now in this dataverse, so whatever the data we are storing, okay, that whatever the data we are storing, that everything we are storing in the dataverse, and that data is something which we can say that, okay, for example, if you are storing any of the record, okay, it will store in the dataverse with a particular table. See, you know that SQL also has the table structure, column structure, everything it is same it is, but we are not writing any code to fetch the data. We are not writing any code to fetch the data. We are not writing any code to fetch the data. It will all take care of it, the application itself. Whatever the application we are building, and that is everything, it will be taken care by the application itself. It will fetch the data, it will show the data, or if you wanted to upload, or if you want to do anything with the data, like modification or anything, it is easy to can be done easily. But what is the advantage of that database means? Dataverse means it is a cloud based database, okay, which is a cloud based database which was created by Microsoft. And it is has more, okay, it has more secure enough. There are some benefits of this Microsoft Dataverse, okay. Okay, so benefits of the Microsoft Dataverse is easy to manage. So obviously I told, right, it is very easy to manage. It is very easy to manage, and it is very easy to have the advantage of making the data in a smoother manner, where you can send the data to. It is easy to manage. It is no need to have the data be pulled with the code or anywhere. It is directly available within the system, and it is also having very rich in metadata. Very rich in metadata in the sense, like it has the data types, single line of text, integers, date and field, date and date field. It also has the choice fields. It also has n number of data. I mean, it has also relationship between one table to another table. And it also has the logic and validation. It also has the logic. We can also apply the logic and validations as well for this data. And easy to secure. Obviously it is very easy to secure. Like we are in 16 members, right? So for example, if I don't want to show the data to for any other persons, that is also, it is easily we can manage that. Whatever the data I'm creating, that should not be shown to you. Whatever you are creating, that should not be shown. But whatever the data we are creating, we should be able to show to the manager. So that is like based upon the user's login process also, we can easily store the data. Then so that is easily secure the data. And one more thing, with this, for this building the application and for doing this dataverse, it is we can productively have the number number of tools we have. We can use the number of tools which are available in the market. We can use that tools leverage. We can leverage those tools to have the more complexity or more validations or more whatever we wanted to do. We can get the data from the dataverse. We can leverage this the market tools, and that we can able to integrate with that, and we can able to do whatever the operations we wanted to perform as well. So that is, so whatever the data we are storing in this D365, whatever the data we are storing in this D365 application or the Power Platform application, except Power Apps and there are some other things, we can use this data ours as the data source. Understood? Any questions on this? Anyone has any questions on this?
Sir, tell me that
Actually, like,
last point alone. Can you explain it again, sir? The power
Productivity tools,
apps.
huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, no, which you want? Sorry, last point means.
Last point means you have told no that except that power apps.
See, Power
As
Apps. See, power. We can build the Power Apps with the different data sources actually. Okay, Power Apps is
yes.
something which we'll be building with different data sources. Like it can be from SQL, which I'll be talking. Okay, which I'll be talking. Don't worry, I'll talk about that.
so Arjun, actually, this data, how we can understand this dataverse? The dataverse is
So
a
why should we
is a
understood here?
cloud.
See, one thing, Aditya, one thing. Why should you understood Dataverse? See, Dataverse is something. It's a cloud-based application itself. It's a cloud-based data storage. Okay,
Okay.
whatever we are constructing, so see, basically to build the application you should have the data model ready. Data model means the skeleton or the filter form, whatever the like tables you need to understand the tables, you need to have the columns, you need to have all these things, right? You are getting my point?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this you need to this you need to develop or you need to create them. So then only you can say that dataverse is the one thing which you can
So in the the dynamics we are using this dataverse as a source.
correct.
Other than that, we are not doing any development kind of thing.
Yes.
We are
No,
not
we
doing
will do the
architecture.
development. No, no, we will do the
Yeah.
development. But the data, whatever the data we are doing, it is stored in the dataverse. Okay, whatever the data, okay, real-time data we are having, that will be stored in the dataverse itself. Development wise, we are having so many development we are going to do it.
No,
Like
no,
that.
no, no. No, no, no. I didn't mean that. Actually, we are developing something on using this power stack. Okay,
Correct.
but Dataverse we are using as a source,
Correct. Data
like
source.
data
Correct.
lake, like a
Data.
data
Correct.
lake. Yeah. So we are not doing any other operations on like a particularly to the Dataverse. We are utilizing as whatever we're building, we are storing in that. Whatever we are accessing, we are accessing from Dataverse. Is that right?
Yes. Correct.
But I heard the Dataverse has so many limitations while using with the Power Apps, right?
Mm, like what type of limitations you have heard? Because I know
Uh,
that it is easy to secure enough, definitely. Because as I told, we can have the see, we can have a secure enough data. We can't take the data to the outsiders. External data cannot be easily modified, or logic and rich metadata. Like I mean, if you know any limitations, I'll definitely happy to listen on. If you have, I mean
oh,
anything.
okay, okay. I heard that like, we can't use the Canvas apps using like a Power Stack using with the source of Dataverse. In the
We
Dataverse, we can use
recommend,
only model
so as
driven.
a developers we obviously see, that's fine. I'll come about that one. So
Okay,
okay, let's
okay.
talk about the Power Platform now. Let's
Sure,
just
sure,
wanted to, so in the
sure,
Power
sure.
Platform we have three types of applications. Okay, I'm telling. One application is Power Apps plus model driven app. Power Apps, okay, Power Apps is nothing but it's a Canvas app application. Okay, it's a mobile friendly application. Okay, and model driven app is a web based application, and Power Pages is a external facing website. For model driven app and for the Power Pages, the data source is the Dataverse. For Power Pages and for the model driven app application, the data source is Dataverse is the data source. Okay, Now coming to this Power Apps, that is meant by Canvas app application, the data source can be of any other systems as well. Like it can external systems. It can be from SQL or Azure Data Lake or from Oracle or from any
Yes.
other systems, Adobe or anything.
Yeah, yeah. I got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. But we
Yes,
as a
sir.
recommend that, yes, sorry, yes, Abhishek.
Yes, sir. But in this model, we will learn all the four, sir. That Power BI, Power Apps, Power
Power,
Automate.
sorry, what
Or we
you
will concentrate on. No, in this model, we will learn all the four Power platforms, or only for Power Apps
no.
alone only.
So
How
we
we
will
can
cover
understand.
mostly everything here. Okay, like we will touch base all the concepts here. So as I told, we'll
Okay.
touch base the application. Okay, which I'll be talking now, which I'll be showing the our agenda also, like what we are going to cover in this trainings and what everything we'll be training on this. So which I'll be covering everything. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes. So is it clear with everyone? This one, dataverse, about the dataverse.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. So see, whatever we understood till now, it's about the dataverse. Now let's understood about the D365 sales with an example. Okay, with an example. Uh, okay, so the technology. But before going to technology, what I'll do means I'll go to the architectural diagram. Okay, yeah, this is a simple architectural diagram we are going to see here. Okay, see, as I told you, so Microsoft, whenever you are going to construct a Microsoft D365 application, along with that, if you are trying to purchase only the sales license from, for example, I'm the vendor or I'm the client, okay, who wanted to perform only the sales process, who wanted to only perform the sales operation. That means whenever I go and purchase the Microsoft D365 application along with the sales application, so I will be getting a default process from Microsoft, which is called out of the box process, which from the Microsoft application, that is called sales hub. So with that sales hub, we will be getting some process out of it. With that out of the box which Microsoft has created, we will be getting some process out of it. That is the process. This is the process it is having. So let us take one example. So I have a let's say that I am wanted to sell my product here. Okay, I wanted to sell my product here. Like I'm the trainer and I wanted to sell my knowledge to your people. So you are the lead for us. So let's say Kiran, Aditya, Abhishek, you guys are the lead for us. That means you came to learn, you came here to know the knowledge of Dynamics 365 and Power Platform, which you wanted to take the knowledge from me. That means you are the lead for us. Correct? Is that correct? Right? So you are showing some interest. So you requested for a demo. That means you are not at, for example, I'm telling you are not yet decided that you wanted to go further or not. So you are still as a lead for us. But when you are fixed that, okay, yes, we wanted to proceed now, okay, then I'm going to qualify your lead here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, once I'm in the lead, I'm going to qualify you. So you said that yes, I'm now interested to learn on this. I listen my demo. Now it is fine with me, the demo, and I'm going to show the interest. So I'll be qualifying your lead. So once the qualification of the lead is completed, then it automatically stores the data if in accounts or contacts. Then automatically the opportunity will be developed. We need to create automatically the opportunity will be created. After creating the opportunity here, basically it's like a you need to develop the opportunity. Like, okay, we are offering the D365 on Power Platform. So what is the course you wanted to learn from us, whether you wanted to learn D365 or you wanted to learn the Power Platform. Okay, you wanted to learn D365 and you wanted to learn the Power Platform. So based upon that, I would say that, okay, I'm interested in D365. Someone is saying D365 and someone is saying Power Platform, for example, I'm giving. So that development you are doing now. So now we wanted to share the quotation. So if you select D365 as the product which you wanted to learn from Arjun, so then it says that, okay, for D365 this is the price you will be getting. That is how the quotation will be shared to you. That is how the quotation will be shared to you. And once the quotation is shared, so uh, You can ask that, okay, the price is increased and we wanted some discount like that, blah blah blah. Then you can also ask the discounts and we will revise your quotation and we'll share the quotation with you. Then the order is placed, you paid the amount, then you paid the invoice, you paid the, so your order is done and you will be receiving the invoice. You will be receiving the invoice. So the process which Microsoft is giving means lead opportunity, lead opportunity, quotation, order and invoice. So this is the typical cycle for which Microsoft is recommend, which Microsoft is giving. But if you ask me that will it be able to modify this? Yes, obviously. If based upon the, because it's not a, whatever Microsoft is giving, it's not a domain specific, it is not a domain specific. So what we are going to do, we are making the application as a domain specific, like based upon the client or based upon the requirements, and that domain specific has its own process now. Maybe they don't want opportunity, they want a questionnaire, or they want something between the, they don't want the quotation, they directly want the order to be placed. So we can break the process of Microsoft is giving and we can able to modify it accordingly as well. Okay, but this is what out of the box which Microsoft is giving. Okay, clear about it? Is there any questions on this process?
Sir, in this sales process, when we getting a license, defaultly everything will be there as that lead
Yes,
opportunity.
defaultly every table, this is the, this is what I'm going to, I mean,
Uh,
this is what the definitions I have written. So this everything will be available, like accounts, activities, contacts, customers, and everything will be available in this. Okay, everything will be available. Okay.
and our job, it will be we need to add something means we'll do like that, sir.
Yes, our responsibility is we need
Uh,
to add the we need to add our custom tables. Obviously there should be some custom tables, and based upon the domain we can able to develop this one. Okay, is that clear?
okay, sir. Okay, sir. Clear, sir.
Yes. Is there any questions from anyone? Aditya, Kiran, Jayant?
Actually, on the big picture, I wanted to understand like our agenda for course. Are we covering is one of like a sales order says like the sales processing is one of the module that we are covering, or this is the
See,
only
we
main?
will, no, no, no. We will be covering the sales module, but what I would be liking to do is, see, this is the application which Microsoft is giving, correct? Okay,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
we are going to construct our own application. Okay, we are going to construct our own application. Then
Okay.
you will be knowing, okay, for example, because by a, see, this is giving by application is by Microsoft. I was saying that you are going to modify this application, you have the ability to modify this application, first thing. Second thing, if client is not interested to go with this, for example, so client may said that, okay, utilize these tables like lead, opportunity, quotation, order, invoice, utilize these tables, but create it from scratch. Client may also ask that. Okay, utilize the
Yeah.
D365 components and create your own application. But ours, what I'm going to teach here is we are going to create one, we are going to create the application from scratch. So let me talk about it as well, as you
Sir,
have
sir,
joined.
sir, one doubt, sir. Sir, we are creating from scratch means we can understand like this, no, sir. Already it is there. We need to modify some changes, and we are bringing output. Like that, we can understood, no.
No, the application is already there, Abhishek. Okay. For
Uh,
example, this
yes, lead
application is already there.
opportunity.
This lead and
Everything is
opportunity
there.
and everything
Okay.
is there. So everything is
Okay.
there here. This is like an application which we are already having this one. But
Having.
what
Okay.
I was telling means, we see this is a mall driven app application. First of all, this is a mall driven app
Mm.
application. So what I'll do,
Yes.
I'll try to help you to create a new mall driven app application called hospital management application. This is the application you will be developing. We have already exercise. There is an exercise which everything is covered here. We are going to develop this hospital management application in our tutorials. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So that means you are directly creating a, for example, you are directly creating an application from scratch.
Oh, then we are creating that lead opportunity. So you are
Not
creating
lead,
that
but it's a
also.
different thing. But it's a different thing. I'm
Ah,
creating a hospital management application, which is a domain, which is not lead and opportunity and those things. Okay.
okay, okay.
See, if you see here, this is the sales of which Microsoft is giving for us. Okay, this is the
Hmm.
sales of which Microsoft is giving. So if I click on this, I can directly edit the model driven app application. See, I can directly edit this model. This is the place where I can directly edit the model driven app application. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, this is the place. See, I can directly edit the model driven app application, or I can able to add a page, and based upon that, I can able to modify the whatever the Microsoft is giving. I'll able to modify this one as well. But what we are going to do means we are going to have a own application which I would like. It's like a both at a time. It's like both at a time. Okay.
Hmm. Okay, okay.
Okay. Understood. Any
Yes,
other
sir. Yes,
questions?
sir.
Actually, Arjun, this is completely understandable what we are going to achieve. But
Mhm.
my main intention in the big picture, while looking into Microsoft Dynamics 365, this
Mhm.
is this is a CRM tool, right? And a
Correct.
ERP as well.
Correct.
So
Under the
what are
ERP, the CRM is there. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, what are the modules we are going to cover? Only sales, or that's what I
Sales
wanted to understand.
service, we are going to cover sales and service. Okay, what
Okay,
Microsoft is offering. Okay, whatever Microsoft is offering, we are going to cover the sales and service. Along with that,
okay,
power platform as well.
uh,
Yes, let me show you that one
okay.
as well.
So
See, just a second, sorry. See, we are going to cover all these topics. So one by one, let me tell you. So we are going to understand. Obviously, today's class is about the introduction of D365 sales and service. Okay. Then about the
okay,
power platform. Then about the sales. Again, we'll be talking about the sales and managed solutions, all these things. Again, we'll talk about the sales in detail by going one by one. Okay. Whatever Microsoft is offering, we'll discuss about the service module also one by one, like what, how is this queue system works, service level agreement works, everything. Then we will start with the model driven app creation. Then we will start the forms, views, and everything. We also start creating the canvas app application. We also have the power automates. We also have the bpf, I mean, sorry, business rules and the javascripts. Okay, then we have the advanced javascripts with the help of web apis, workflows and business process flows, which also used for D365 applications, security models, then data import and export, then the important concept of plugins also, which covers 3 days of plugins. Then there are some tools called ribbon configurations, as I told you. Again, ribbon configurations. Okay. Then power pages. Then we are going to discuss about the power pages. So a little bit about the power pages for the 4 days. 4 days section, we are having the external website as well. Then little bit about the Power BIs, little 2 days about the Power BI topics. Then we also have the advanced Power Automates and the AI Power Automates. Okay. Then the advanced Canvas app, which we can integrate with the other systems. Some little bit about the custom connectors, which are not available within the Microsoft, and some logics. And here we are going to cover about the custom pages and the other logics. Little bit about the Power Automates and securities. So performance information, debuggings, the monitoring and maintenance, all these things we will discuss in, and we are going to complete the assessment and everything. Is that clear, Aditya?
so yeah, yeah. As a developer,
Mm.
where we can implement this, what we can say, uh, JavaScript. You mentioned JavaScript, and I heard that like a C sharp. Uh, What kind of developing applications that we need to develop? We need to use that language,
See,
scripting language.
nowadays, if you ask me, nowadays very less, as the Power Automates are in place here. Power Automates has been developed by Microsoft, which is more advanced options. Nowadays, no one, like, it is very minimal people are using the plugins now. Very minimal using the plugins now. Like if you ask me in the 100%, like 20 to 30% people are using the Power Auto plugins, but most of the people has migrated their plugins also to the Power Automates itself. So where we use this process means it's a business logic. Okay, for example, if you wanted to validate something in this, for example, if you are doing some operation, if you wanted to perform the operation in the back end, that time
Uh-huh.
we need to decide whether you wanted to write a Power Automate or plugin, or some JavaScripts likewise. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it depends. Basically, it depends upon the requirement and it depends upon the process, I would say. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Hi Arjun. What
Hi.
about this customer insights and I mean basically marketing and project operations? So
See
are we going to talk?
here, yes. So basically, customer insights and the other topics we are having is also important, but it's like compared to the sales and service, if you ask me, it's not so more important. But if you want, we can also include that and we can also discuss on one day of about the customer insights.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So
But
these
if you ask
plugins
me,
is on.
most of the class, sorry, if you ask me, most of the projects who are coming into the Microsoft platform will definitely look for the sales service. Definitely, customer insights and field services also is there, but it's like very minimal. Yeah, but yeah, sorry,
No, but
plugins.
yeah, no, no. Project operations is there, right? Let's say uh, I want to create one MOU, memorandum of understanding. So okay, so this is this many stakeholders will be involved, right? That is the kind of a project operations, right? I'm
Correct,
not sure
correct,
what is the exact module to use it.
correct, correct.
That's why.
Project operations. Yeah. So it's like a
That's
project operating a project, and see, basically there are some manufacturing units may use this project operations thing, like how many products they are selling and how many products. I mean, how many products they wanted to release into the market. Like operations, basically, it's like operation perspective. We can use the project operations.
okay. Okay.
And you are
I think
asking something.
we also have the finance and supply chain management, if I'm not wrong.
Finance. That's right. See, whatever it's like a basically CRM comes under the ERP. In the ERP, we have finance and operations also. It's a
No, no,
separate.
I'm not talking about the finance operation. I'm asking finance and supply chain management. Is it the same?
No, it's not the same.
Exactly. Yeah, it's come under CRM, right?
Correct. It has come under the CRM itself, but it's like a uh, project operations come under the finance and supply chain. I think. Yeah.
Hmm. So are you going to cover that? I see a huge,
Uh,
yeah, a market on this topic, like finance and supply chain management.
sure. I think I can definitely plan on that. I think definitely I can plan. Yeah.
And also, I observed that there is a no PCF concept in this,
Okay.
in this, index, whatever you are sharing right now.
PCF is not there.
Yeah, I did not see. Yeah, correct.
The PCF is not there.
Okay,
We're not covering PCF controls because it is
okay,
a vast syllabus and it is like you need to have some good technical idea on that.
okay. What is the prerequisite for this? To understand this Dynamics 365?
I would say like see basically see everything you see here. For example, everything whatever the tutorial we are trying to cover, everything is the tool itself. Everything is under the tool. So the Dynamics CRM or Microsoft ERP tools, whatever the tools we are having, those are all the SaaS applications. Okay, software as a service applications basically. So that means it's like a whatever the Microsoft is providing some tools, from that tool we are trying to develop the application. Okay, if we are trying to develop our own application, like how we can say that Photoshop is a tool, right? In the tool I can upload a image and I can modify the image and I can see that image very beautifully. In the similar way we are using the SaaS application what Microsoft is providing. From that application we are saying that okay, now you go try to build your application from that. Okay.
So can we assume, like, we have the modules like sales and marketing, customer service. These are the templates and apps which Microsoft is providing, where we can create a multiple, similar kind of,
Yes,
using these mod apps, right?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. We have sales and sales hub is a different. What is the difference between sales and sales hub?
Sales Hub is an application which Microsoft is providing for performing the sales.
Okay. Okay. Do we have sales and sales hub is a different, or I mean, is
No, no,
both are same?
Sales and Sales Hub are both are the same. I'm just giving an idea. That's it. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Can we have multiple sales applications
See,
in
you
the
are if you are
same?
how it is possible.
For instance, I was, I'm a developer, maybe I'm a service provider, whereas I want to provide my software as a service. So if the I want I'm connecting to multiple sales team, multiple sales companies. I'm going to
Yes.
build a multiple sales applications. Whereas they
Yes.
can use my license and everything. Maybe I can charge them on top of it. Can I do that? Multiple sales applications in the same company or same account?
See, obviously you can create multiple applications, but the point is you can't. Uh, I mean, okay, no, that is not possible. I would say, Prashant. See, you are constructing for one client itself. Whatever the application you are developing, so for that one client, you can able to develop n number of applications. Okay, maybe for one specific stream, you wanted to provide one sales application. Okay, for one specific stream you wanted to provide another sales application, means yes, you can provide it, but within the organization itself you can't add the external users into the one tenant, right? for
Yeah,
example
extend. Yeah,
for
can
example
we
next
can
gen.
have the guest users, right? I mean, we can
No,
have
no,
the
no.
guest users. Yeah.
No, 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 that is not possible. You
Okay,
need to
okay.
have the proper license for them. Okay, for example NexGen is one of the IT solutions we are providing here. Okay, now whatever the application we are building here, that will be used only by the internal organization people itself, that CRM or whatever the people, whatever the application we are developing, it is used by the internal application people itself, but you can't try to get the outsiders and you can't provide them the access, right?
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
what if we? Okay,
Yes.
okay. So see, sometimes some people cannot bear the licenses. Then I have the licenses.
Without
I can give the
license.
license to NextGen. For instance, NextGen came to me and they want to have the sales application. I created sales application. I can provide some license to them in my application licensing quota.
Okay.
And also someone else is asking for the to develop some application, right? And I can have the license. I can provide the licenses to them as well.
That means you are. I mean, sorry to tell this, but you are
No, no,
betraying the Microsoft.
just asking.
No,
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 no.
that's I got it. But that means, see, you can definitely provide that. Away again, you need to purchase those licenses itself. For example, if NextGen is asking you 100 licenses, you need to purchase those licenses from the Microsoft, and now you need to add those 100 people in your system itself. You are adding those 100 people in your system itself. Correct.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, then you need to provide those application, and then you need to provide the uh, thing. I would say it is possible. You need to add those 100 people into your organization, and from there you need to provide them the access for that application, and then you need to share that application with those 100 people. It is possible.
Okay. The point is, how we can segregate those things, for different customers.
Actually, for different customers, see, okay, let me tell you. So you can create an app. Okay, for example, you can create an app where you can specify the user. You can specify the users in a different streams. Like for example, I'll tell one example here. This is the application. Okay, this is one application which I'm going to help you to, which is going to help us for the development of this one application. If you see here, I have specified the users personas here, like doctor is user persona, and receptionist is one user persona, and physician is one user persona, billing and lab technician is one user persona. Based upon the access, if a doctor is logging into the system, I'm saying for doctors, patient should be read only, appointment should be read and write, billing should be read and write. This is one way of doing it. For example, Prashant, if you ask me, so based upon the next gen should have only the sales process, who should have the read write permissions. That is one way of doing it. Otherwise, you can create a separate environment where you can provide one environment for next gen, one more provide for the other people, where you can say you can construct multiple applications in that one environment, and you can also provide that one as well. Is that clear, Prashant?
I lost your voice. Anyone able to hear what he was explaining? I lost your voice.
Okay, let me explain it. So basically, I was telling you, with this user persona also you can able to maintain like what level of access you wanted to provide to the users, first of all, Prashant.
Yeah,
Second thing,
understood. Yeah.
you can create multiple applications and you can assign to one particular users, one particular team, or one particular thing. So this access you this team only can able to handle, or this application this team only will be able to access. Like that also you can able to set it as well.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, as I covered these topics actually, so this is the application which we will be going to construct. Like in this also we have the table creations and the column creations as well. Like you will be creating from patients table, and there are 11 tables you need to construct, and in that you also have the columns which you need to construct, and you have the logics, business rules, and you also have the BPFs, and you also going to construct the classic workflows and the power automates. We also have the JavaScript topics, also we'll be covering with simple JavaScripts and the complex JavaScripts. We also have the power automates where we'll be working for each one example. Important security roles, we are going to construct the security roles with these different user personas. Last, the customizations. So this is about the application, model driven app application which you will be constructing. So along with this you have some advanced things which you also be learning. In between also I'll be giving some tasks where you need to work on those tasks, and which way will be able to help you to get more idea on the application as well. So any questions on this? Any other questions?
Yeah, Arjun, this is talking about sales only, right? Like that, you will go some other projects also, right? We will
See,
develop our own.
see what is my plan means, what is my, if you ask me what is the plan means, see, we are discussing not only the sales hub, we are discussing
Right,
about the model driven app here. So
right.
whatever the sales hub or the service hub we are having, okay, that everything will be coming in this like everything will be discussed in this. Is there nothing but a pro, actually it's a, like a model driven app application. So if I
Multiple topics
cover,
will cover in the same.
correct, multiple topics are covered in the model driven app means that will be making easy, right? That will
Okay,
make you that how to create the custom pages, how to create the tables, and how to
right,
embed the table in the model driven app. So if you get
right,
a
right.
task maybe in future also, let's say that your client is saying no, I wanted to modify the sales hub application, so you know that
Mm,
how to modify it from scratch, correct?
right.
So that it is easy for you. So I am going to cover the model driven app application, which is again a sales app application, and the canva and the service application itself. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so the last thing which I'm going to cover here is the service one now, actually service one also. Let me complete that, and if you have any questions we can answer it. So this is the typical example of the sales one. So you see here, lead comes, it can be disqualified or qualified, then opportunity is created. After the opportunity is created, we can link to the existing record, or we can create a new record as well. Then the quotation will be created, then the order will be created, then the invoice fulfillment. So this is what about the cycle. So this is a simple diagrammatical I mean this is the application we will be able to see, sales up application form. Okay, let's understood about the service also. Let me directly go to the diagrammatical representation. This is a typical diagrammatical representation for the service module as well. So after sales, for example, you are buying a washing machine or a TV or anything. You know this, you for example, if you wanted to perform some service for the TV or washing machine or anything, that means you have some issue about your TV or something, you directly can call with different channels, or you can drop an email, or you can call to the customer agents, or you can directly go to their website and you can log a case. So based upon that, the case will be created based upon the integration with any of the data, with any of our systems on any of our channels, the case will be created. So this is not a manual I mean, currently we need to automate those process. So for example, if an email is dropped, then automatically we need to pick that case and we need to assign that case here. Okay. We are getting the call to the customer agent will create the case now. If you say that if an website is capturing the case record, for example, Arjun is creating a website is capturing the case record, automatically that should be created in the dataverse, that should be created in the case entity as well. So like that, the case will be created and that will be stored in the case entity, and automatically the case will be assigned to a specific agent based upon his technical skills and those things. Then the agent will be trying to resolve that case. He will be identifying the issue, he will be doing the research, and he will be resolving the issue. Understood? Is that clear? This is the typical sales thing we are having. So in this, if you see, we have the knowledge articles, which is nothing but we can store, if a user is asking about the so my TV is not getting turned on, so what I need to do. So those type of records, I mean, those type of issues is a typical thing which we can get it from the users. So that it is like a, okay, we can go to the knowledge articles and we search that TV is not getting on. So we can say that maybe there can be some from current fluctuations, or we can say that no, it will be on, you just need to do some settings here and there. So do process, we will tell the process, you do this process. So this is all the knowledge articles we are having it. Now the case need to be assigned to a specific agent, that is the routing rules, that we will also be working on it. Okay, so like this the case will be working. This is the typical diagrammatical representation of the service module. And if you see, this is how the application will be looking. So this is how the application will be looking. Manual case creation, then we can create the creation of the manually, then the case can be assigned to an agent and that can be resolved easily. How we can specify the king, for example, I am giving gold customers and silver customers and customers. So routing rules will work like this. If it's a gold customer, like we can have the different criteria as well, but I'm just giving one example here. Then automatically, if I'm the gold customer, automatically the case will be assigned to the gold customer service agent, silver customer service agent, and normal customers. Like this the case module will work. So yeah, just giving some overview of auto, that's it. So any questions?
Sir, one small doubt, sir. So these are the cycles it will be using for a big showroom, right, sir?
Definitely.
Big.
Like this Royal Enfield people is there, right? If you go to
Yes,
Royal
yes,
Enfield
yes.
people's, okay, they use this sales and service as well. So if you go to
Hmm.
the Royal Enfield service showroom, they have this application, Mallrim app application itself.
So, okay. So that application will be developed by us as the IT person. We
Correct.
are developing and giving to them. So that is our
The
job.
end, that is our job, correct. So our job is,
Uh,
the application is being used by the organization people. For example, Royal Enfield, let's take Royal Enfield as the organization people. Those people will be like sales people and the service people are there, right, who is sitting in front of the system. Those people will be using this application.
so that Royal Enfield person before itself they will say, yeah, sir. So we need
Sorry.
this is future. We need that future. It should be like this. Everything they
Actually,
will
there will
give
be
it.
some customers, there will be some Royal Enfield people who will be giving the tasks for us, basically. Like, we need these
Uh,
features, we need this process, which need this process and everything. Okay.
so we will ready. We will make everything
Yes, based upon
done,
their
and we will
requirement,
give that
we will.
software.
Yes, correct. We will give the software to
Okay,
them.
that's the job. Okay, 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 sir.
So in
Yes.
the previous slide, I observed that there was a classification, like a gold and silver. What we call in dynamic 365 context, those are.
See, I just gave one definition. That's it. Like, I'm just segregating them: you gold user and silver user and customers. But in your real time, so let's say that for example, if there is a repair in the washing machine, for example, I'm telling. So washing machine repair can be of different types, like motor issue, for example, or a service related issue, like you after 1 year you wanted to do some uh, service to your washing machine, for example. Okay, then you have maybe let's say that you wanted to increase the warranty of your washing machine. It can be anything, right? You're getting my point, right? It can be of anything. Now you are, once you are creating an issue that you say that my washing machine is not working, so it is related to some washing machine motor issue, let's say that. So the case will be automatically assigned to the motor repair person or agent. If it is service related issue, it is a normal thing, no need to have some technical knowledge on the motor and those things, right? So it will be automatically assigned to the service people who will be going to there, who will be doing some checks here and there. That's it, the service is completed. If it is related to the some inquiry purpose, there will be separate team who will be clarifying your doubts.
So you
Understood?
are trying to say these are the different teams which are so will
Correct.
assign to you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Based upon the criteria or based upon the case, we are assigning this to a separate team members.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Yes. Any other questions? So yeah. So see, I would say this platform is very evolving platform. Okay, there is no stop for this platform. Obviously, for every year there will be two releases from the Microsoft as well. Okay, and this platform is a very evaluation platform also. So you will be having most advantage of this platform, and it is very easy to use this platform. You need to have some technical knowledge also. It's a very low code no code platform type of thing, where you can able to understand it, where you can able to read this platform easily. Okay, where you can adopt this platform very easily. So yeah, if you have any questions, I would be happy to answer your questions then.
So what
Sir,
is the
here
pay in the market
main
for this software? I mean, for this
Sorry,
for
what is
developer
the?
one, what is the pay we can expect in the market?
Okay, if the entry level job, obviously it is like somewhere around from four. Entry level job is like 4 to 5 you can expect. If you go on with that experience, for example, if like a 10 years experience people can get nearly 22 to somewhere 22 lakhs per annum, and go on, you can definitely get a good guy as well.
Okay.
sir, now we placed on company means what is the role they will give, sir, for this Microsoft CRM? Everything we need to do, or specifically?
So see, there are two roles in this Microsoft platform. Okay, one is the functional and one is the technical. Functional
Mm-hmm.
means you should able to get the
Ah, it's
requirements
functional.
from the clients, and you should be able to assign those things, and you need to have the technical architectural things and everything knowledge. Obviously, it definitely you need the technical knowledge and everything here also, but functional
Mhm.
is having more on the documentation side, but technical who is develop the things here. Okay.
Okay, okay. So now I am taking functional only. Then functional means, for example, you told me that Royal Enfield example. Then we only need to call to that showroom and we need to collect all details
Yes.
and we
So
need
once
to
the
do
project is
everything.
assigned to you, you need to get the requirements from the Royal Enfield, and you need to document everything, and you need to architecture everything. That okay. So here I need to place a plugin. Here I need to place a JavaScript. Definitely, if you are also willing to go on the functional side, but you should have knowledge on the technical side. Okay,
Mhm.
knowledge, not to write any code. You should not have the experience on writing a code, but it is important to have a knowledge on how the plugin will work. So where to use the plugin, where to use the power automate, where to use the javascripts. So that type of knowledge you should have basically as a functional
And
concept.
again, one doubt, sir. After doing that app, we are giving to that Royal Enfield.
Hmm.
So after that, any mistakes you are saying, no, any customers coming and asking any issue or something means who will take responsibility? Again, they will send that software to us, or
They'll
how?
not, I mean,
Can
see,
understand?
basically it's like a application lifecycle application management. Okay, that is also I'm going to cover
Uh,
in this tutorial. So application lifecycle management is like dev, test, and you production will be there. For example, I'm saying development is the place where we develop it. Then you will
Mm.
be sending it to the QA team where you will be doing the testing. Then you will be sending it to the production. Okay. So
Okay, okay,
if there are any enhancements or if there are any bugs in the production, that we will be solving in the dev and that will be tested, then it will be moved to the production again.
okay, okay,
That is
okay,
also
sir.
being covered here. Okay, don't worry. So any other questions?
So is this all CI/CD compliance means like it's integrated CI/CD?
Yes, it can also be integrated with CI/CD.
Are you going to cover that in this?
Manual process I will be covering it. Okay, manual process I will be covering it, but automated process we need to have that license and everything. Dynamics, I mean pipelines and CI/CD pipelines and everything.
Okay.
Manual deployment process I will be covering it for sure.
Okay.
Okay, so just think of it, and if you have any questions, we can also connect again. But yeah, I think it's a good platform. You can just think of it and you can come back. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I hope can we wind up the call, Srinivas?
I mean, will you be able to share the sports details and structure
I
and
already
fees?
shared
What?
the course details
Okay.
with Srinivas. Okay. Well, I'm